Hey everyone, Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome back to another episode of Beato the Vito. I've got Ken in here with me, and we're going to be playing 2,000 points of White Scars versus the Iron Hands. If you'd like to be in Ken's spot, because Ken is all the way from beautiful Sweden, please go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge for all those details. But until then, let's take a look at those boards and the armies. Boards? Why are we playing on multiple boards? Just one board. Let's take a look at those armies, folks. Taking a look now at 2,000 points of White Scars, I'm going to be running a battalion detachment and 2 outrider detachments. Let's go ahead and take a look now at my my battalion detachment. And once again, I do want to apologize that I am taking a little bit of Steve's Raven Guard. Once again, guys, I am working on my own White Scar army. It is going to be a little bit of a while before I can get those boots off of the ground, but I am slowly working on it. I could hear the universal groan of, oh, not everything is white. But guys, once again, I do apologize, and I'm slowly working on that army. So let's go ahead and take a deep dive into the battalion. My warlord today is going to be a captain on bike. You guys have seen him before. He's going to have a thunder hammer and a storm shield, giving him a 3-up in a vulnerable save. For his relic, I've really been enjoying the Wrath of the Heavens for the Relics of Chagors. What that means is his bike will have a movement of 16 inches, and he can move over other models, enemy and friendly, and terrain as if they were not there. So that's pretty cool with him. Additionally, for his warlord trait, I will be taking Chagoran Storm. So anytime he performs a heroic intervention or a charge, he will be getting D3 extra attacks with his Thunderhammer. I'm also going to be trying something new for him. I'm going to be spending 1 command point for a White Scar specific stratagem, which is called Tempered by Wisdom. It allows me to take an additional warlord trait on a non-named character. So for him, I will be taking Hunter's Instincts. When resolving an attack made by this warlord against an enemy monster or vehicle, I get to add 1 to the hit and wound rolls for that character. So he will be hitting on 2s with a Thunderhammer, which would be pretty good because normally you get that -1. For my second HQ choice, I will be taking a Primaris Lieutenant. What you see is what you get with him. Troop choices are going to be 3 identical Intercessor squads. For my heavy support choice, I will be taking a Repulsor Executioner. It does come equipped with 2 Frag Storm grenade launchers, the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon, 2 times Storm Bolters, the Twin Heavy Bolter, the Twin Icarus Ion Heavy Stubber, and the Heavy Laser Destroyer. And then moving on to my dedicated transport, I have a regular repulsor. It comes equipped with the 2 times Crack Storm grenade launchers, the Twin Las Cannon, Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon, the Iron Heavy Stubber, the 2 times Storm Bolters, the regular Storm Bolters, and the Auto Launchers. Going on to my first Outrider detachment, it's going to be led by another Primaris Lieutenant. Then we have an attack bike with the Multi-Melta, and we have 2 speeders armed identically with a Multi-Melta and 2 Typhoon missile launchers. And then we're going to move on to the other Outrider detachment. It's going to be led by a Khan on a bike. And I'm going to be spending 1 command point for the Relics of the Chapter command point. So he can be armed with the Glaive of Vengeance. You guys have seen me take this a bunch. I really do enjoy it. So with the Glaive of Vengeance, he counts as always being at Strength times 2. So he's going to be Strength 8, -3 AP, and his damage is going to be D3. Additionally, I'm going to be taking 3 identical squads of attack bikes armed with multi-meltas. We then have 3 squads of bikes. The large squad of bikes all are going to be armed with chainswords, including the sergeant, and then 2 guys will be armed with plasma guns. And then we have 2 squads of 3. Each of the champions, or sergeants I should say, have chain swords, and then each of them are going to be equipped with 2 plasma guns. And that will be 2,000 points of White Scars. And now we're going to be taking a look at 2,000 points of Iron Hands. Ken, where would you like to start?
Well, we have 1 battalion, so we can start with my troops. I have 3 troops of tactical marines. Ignore the shields. On the first one we have a sergeant with plasma pistol, power axe and melta bomb. In the back we have heavy bolter, melta gun, power sword. And in this squad we have a melta gun and thunderhammer on the sergeant. Moving on to my HQs, we have a tech marine with plasma pistol, power sword, serve arm. My warlord will be this captain that I will spend 2 command points to make a chapter master. He has a mastercrafted bolt gun that I will choose to replace with the Primarch's Wrath. And he has a thunderhammer. Keep moving on, we have my first elite slot, which is 5 Cataphractii Terminators, 1 with a Chain Fist, 1 with Heavy Flamer, Lightning Claw, and then we have 2 Power Fists and 3 with Combi Bolters. And I do think that's a Combi Bolter as well, not the Combi Flamer. I will check that. I'll do it. And then we have a Relic Sicaran with the blast cannons on the side, heavy bolter in front, accelerator autocannons, and a storm bolter. Then we have a Sterngun veteran squad with no upgrades except that they are 9-man. There are no combi weapons in there. That's the sergeant. And then we have the Derdeo with the Carapace missiles, the Castor something last cannons, and twin heavy bolters. Lastly, for my heavy support, we have a Relic Leviathan with the Siege Drill and Siege Claw. It has 2 heavy flamers and 2 melta guns, and that's it. Ignore the weapons on top. Lastly, we have a Land Rider with heavy bolters on top, not plasma cannons, and 2 last cannons on the sides.
And that will be 2,000 points of Iron Hands. This is the board that we are going to be playing on today. The mat itself is from Table War. We have a whole bunch of terrain here from Adam from Greenleaf Terrain, which is the form of these rocks and these really cool bone-like structures. And then the trees themselves, those are from Studio Level. And as for our narrative for today, Ken has just informed me that his Iron Hands are actually pirates. So you think he can swing both ways as being not necessarily traitors, but not necessarily loyalists at the same time. So for our narrative, we are in the remnants of a Tyranid bioship, hence why we have all these really cool rig cages. The White Scars, they have come to collect as much DNA as we can. However, the Iron Hand pirates, they have come, they want it for themselves to sell it to the highest bidder. The White Scars like, hey bruh, what the heck? You can't be doing this kind of stuff. And the Iron Hands, they're like, well, you know, we're going to take as much as we can. We don't care. Screw you, bruh. And a fight is going to ensue. So, yeah, much bruh is to be had. Alright folks, we are all set up for the Maelstrom mission Visions of Victory. The way this works is we each generate up to 4 tactical objectives. However, when we generate 2 of them, because we have to generate 2, our opponent can then decide which one we keep, and then the other tactical objective is then discarded, and then we're up to allowed 4 tactical objectives. Very, very simple. And then the other, of course, there's Linebreaker, Slay the Warlord, and all that other jazz is in effect. This is actually going to be Ken's very first Maelstrom of War game. He decided that he wanted to try it out, so I'm like, hey, cool, why not? Let's go for it, bruh. So the way the White Scars have deployed, All of these bikes are lined up behind the repulsors for shields. The White Scars do have the first turn, unless Ken can roll a 6 to seize the initiative. So just in case that did happen, I decided to try to protect some of my bikes, because I do have turn 1, and then I'm just going to kind of fan out as much as possible. We do have some intercessors back here. One holding down this objective. We have another objective right over here. Objective number 2 is hiding in this little nook. The other objectives are right over here. There's another objective here, and then another objective right over there. So yeah, White Scars will have turn number 1 unless Ken can seize the initiative. Unless he wants to. Do you want to seize the initiative, Ken?
The Iron Hands will seize the initiative, brah.
Bruh, they will. Let's see for it. Looking for a 6?
Nope.
No, they got a 3, bruh. So let's go into White Scars turn number 1. The first set of cards I'm going to be drawing are going to be Secure Objective number 6 and the Clean Kill. When this tactical objective is generated, select one enemy unit on the battlefield. If possible, this must be a unit that has not suffered any wounds. Score D3 points if that unit is destroyed as a result of an attack made by a White Scars model from your army this turn. If this tactical objective is not scored, this turn it is discarded. So Ken wants me to go ahead and get the Clean Kill to discard. So boof, this is now gone. The next set of cards I'm going to be generating are going to be Run Them Down. Score 1 victory point if at least one enemy model is destroyed as a result of an attack made by a White Scar model from your army that is advanced this turn. Or Defend Objective number 5. So defend number 5 is all the way in Ken's lines. So he wants me to get rid of Run Them Down. The next set of cards are going to be Defend Objective number 4 and Big Game Hunter. Kill something that has more than 10 wounds. Yep, Ken doesn't want me to get rid of his models, so we're getting rid of Big Game Hunter. And the last set of cards are going to be Defend Objective number 1. What's with all these defends, bruh? And then Hold the Line. Score 1 victory point if you have at least 3 units completely within your deployment zone, and your opponent has no models within your deployment zone at the end of this turn. This objective cannot be achieved on your first turn. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be getting rid of Defend Objective number 1. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it, bud. Well, these cards kind of suck. Payback is going to be a bruh. We're going to go right into the movement phase now. We're going to start off with my attack bike moving 14 inches, and he's going to go right off to this objective. And then same thing with the other attack bike, getting nice and cozy with his buddy. Land speeder going to here. We're going to take a shift onto my left flank. This speeder, or sorry, attack bike going right to here. And then the speeder will move right beside his buddy old boy. And may as well get the attack bike up there as well. Alright, so moving next, it's actually been about 10 minutes because Ken and I have been talking about it. So the repulsor executioner, if I move under half my movement, it can fire twice with the main gun. And I really want to fire at the Leviathan because Leviathan is a scary model. I wanted to move over here. I couldn't move it with half. We tried going over here, getting a line of sight to it. Couldn't do it. And then we were like, oh, it can fly and it ignores vertical distances when you fly. So with that, and we measured it over and over again, and this is a legal move. With moving the 4 inches, this is actually a legal move that I can do with the repulsor executioner. Do I agree with it? Not really, but as rules as written, I can actually do this. I think it's absolutely silly, but I'm going to take advantage of it because now my bikes can move through that gap. And then the other repulsor, he's just going to go 10 inches right to here. The big squad of bikes, they're going to go there 14 inches right up to here. Squad of 3 bikes over here. They're going to zoom right behind their battle brothers to here. Con on the bike will go right behind here. And these 3 bikes, they're just going to turn around and end up right here. As for the captain on bike, good old Rev Captain, he'll drive up right to here. And I think what I'm going to do with this lieutenant is he's just going to move right to here. Well, that's all we're going to do for the movement phase. I think we've spread out quite a bit. So we're just going to jump right into the shooting phase. We're going to start off with these attack bikes. We'll start off with this guy, and he's going to be putting some shots into this Leviathan. Multi-Melta into the Leviathan, and then the bolters will go into these attack marines. And because we are in the Devastator doctrine, it's going to be a further -1 to the AP of the Melta. Starting off with the bolter shots, hitting on 3s. Getting only 3 of them. And we're going to be looking for 4s to wound. Getting 2. Looking for that 3-up save.
And a 6-up ignore because I'm Iron Hands. Nope.
No, one guy dies. And then the melt on a 3+. We miss. Second mult our attack bike, doing the exact same thing. We're going to start off with the bolter shots, hitting on 3s. All will hit, and looking for 4s. Getting 2. 3-up save. Make them both. Multi-Melta into the Leviathan on a 3+. We fail again. Okay, let's try this speeder now. Everything will be going into the Leviathan. So we're going to start off with the Multi-Melta on a 4+ because we moved. It does hit. It is strength 8 to your toughness 8, so looking for a 4+. We miss. And then the Typhoon missile launchers on 4s. Hitting with 1. Looking for a 4 to wound. And we get it with a 6. You have your 4-up invulnerable save. Ooh, which it does go through.
How much damage?
It's going to be D6. Do you want to spend a command point to save that?
Nope.
Okay, D6 damage for a total of 2 damage.
And 6-ups to ignore because I'm Iron Hands.
Nope, just taking 2. And then we're going to go with these bikes over here with the plasma guns. Everything is going to be firing into these Marines. We're not going to be supercharging, so the first guy on a 3+ hits, and the other guy hits. Looking for 3s to wound. Getting only 1 at AP -3.
So 6-up.
Yep. Yeah, you got a 4.
And a 6-up again.
Oh, no,
That
just
was so close.
one guy just roasted. And the bolters on 3s. And 4s to wound. Full save. Ooh, 1 goes through, 6-up to ignore. No, just 1 guy dies. Next, we're going to go with the repulsor itself. Everything is going to go into these Marines except for the Las Caninos, which will go into the Leviathan. Starting with the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon, hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s because the Captain on bike is nearby. Strength 5, Toughness 4, looking for 3s to wound. It's going to be 5s to save because we're in Devastator Doctrine. And 6-up. Nope, 3 more die. Storm Bolters now on 3s, getting 3 hits and 4s to wound. Only 1. You get a full save. Make it. Totally forgot I had another Storm Bolter. Getting 1 more, re-rolling the 1s. Okay, and then 4s. Yeah. Another save, 3-up, and you make it. Look, you go. And then the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s. Okay, converting 1 of them. And then looking for 4s to wound. Nothing. And then the Las Caninos on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s. Looking for 3s to wound into the Leviathan. Getting only 1 4-up invul. No. Do you want to spend a command point?
Nah, I'll take it.
You're going to take it? Alright, looking for D6 damage. For 1 damage. Oh, you know what? I'm going to spend a command point and re-roll that. Watch me roll 1. Hey, I got a 2. It's better than a 1. Hey, take 2 more damage. Next, we're going to go with this squad here of 6 bikes. They are going to be supercharging their plasma. And you know what? We're going to go for the bolters because they have no other targets. And we're going to go into the Sakaran. Starting with the plasma guns, we have a 1 shot each. So the first guy, we hit, and the second guy, supercharged. Ooh, both hits. Looking for 3s to wound because of strength 8 against toughness 7. Getting 2 hits. Or 2 wounds, I should say.
AP?
Minus 3.
So 6 ups?
Nope. They're 2 damage each, so 4 damage total. 6
ups?
ups?
Nada.
4 damage does go through. We have 5 bikes that can draw a line of sight, so hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s. Looking for 5s to wound. We have 5 wounds, full save, 3 up. Oh, make them all, very nice. We'll go with my captain on bike. He will fire everything into the Sicaran as well. He has 4 shots with his bolter on bike on 2s. Everything will hit and 5s. Getting only 1. 3 up save. Ooh, that does go through. 6 up to ignore. Yeah, a wound goes through. The attack bike now is going to be firing into the Sicaran as well. And we're going to put all of our shots, including the bolters. So let's start with those. Hitting on 3s, only getting 1. Actually, but we are within range of the con on bike, so we can reroll those 1s. Oh, okay, only converting 1 extra. And then looking for 5s to wound. Getting 1. Full save for you, sir. Ooh, and you make it. But we do have that Melta looking for a 3. And we do get a 6. It's going to be strength 8, so looking for a 3 to wound. And it teeters into a 5. Very nice. So that goes to AP 4, but then to AP 5 for Devastator Doctrine. So it goes right through for D6 wounds. For a total of 3 wounds. You have your 6 up, feel no pain. So 3 wounds go through. Moving down that line, let's go to that next attack bike. Same thing. 4 shots, hitting on 3s. All but 1 and 5s. Nothing. And then the multi-melt on a 3+. We hit, looking for that 3 to wound. We got it.
D6.
Yeah, D6 because of AP minus 5 for only 1. Nope, just 1 damage. And then we have that speeder that did move. We'll start with a multi-melta, hitting on a 4+. We fail, but we do get to reroll with the con on bike. Fails. And then the Typhoon missile launchers on 4s. Getting 1. Strength 8, so looking for a 3 to wound. And we fail. I suppose next we'll go with the 3-man bike squad. They will be supercharging their plasma guns into the Sicaran. Try to bring this guy down as much as we can. So let's start off with those plasma guns on a 3+. We hit, and the other guy. We hit. Looking for 3s to wound, being strength 8. Getting 2 of them at AP minus 3. 6 up to ignore. Nope, followed by another 6 up. No, 4 more wounds do go through. Alright, this Sicaran has 1 wound left. Let's see if Bolter Fire can bring it down on 3s. No 1s to re-roll. And looking for 5s. Ah, got 2 in there. Or sorry, 3. 6 up. Can you save it, my friend? Nope, that does take it down. Does it explode?
Indeed it does.
Oh, it does not. But that is going to be first strike for the White Scars. And last but certainly not least, we're going to go with the Repulsor Executioner. It did move under half with that silly fly. And then we're going to be shooting into the Leviathan. We did go ahead and check, and the thing that we can see is that little hand that Ken is pointing at. Yeah, what a silly rule sometimes in 8th edition. And we're going to go ahead and fire everything that we have into the Leviathan. Starting with the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon, hitting on 3s. And we're looking for 5s to wound. 4 up save. Ooh, 1 does go through. You have your 6 up, feel no pain. Oh, 1 sneaks in. The Storm Bolter on 3s, getting only 1 and looking for 6s. Nothing. And the Twin Heavy Bolter on 3s. Oh, looking for 5s. Only getting 1, my friend.
2 up save.
2 up, 5 up. You made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 2 up originally, and then it's -1 for Heavy Bolter, and then -2 because of the Devastator Doctrine, so 4 up save. But a 5 is enough.
Yeah, 5 is enough. Math, we got it.
Yep.
Bruh.
Bruh.
The Icarus Heavy Stubbers are going to be hitting on 4s, because this thing absolutely does not fly. And 6s to wound. Nothing. And now we're going to go with the Heavy Laser Destroyer. I did move under half my speed, so I get double the amount of shots. So it's going to be 4 shots with the Heavy Laser Destroyer on 3s. Hit with everything. It's going to be Strength 10, so wounding on 3s. Getting 3 wounds at -5, but you get your full 4-up save.
Come on, dice.
Oh,
I will use my command point to reroll this one.
Yeah, buddy. Oh,
save all 3.
very nice. And now we've got some morale to do because everything else is done shooting. On a 3+, these guys are going to run away. Nope, you do have the They Shall Know No Fear. No, only one guy is going to run away. In terms of points or objective cards, I won't be actually scoring anything at all. I'm halfway to getting Defend objective number 4. Hold the line, I have to keep, and everything else I will have to keep. The only point I will be getting is First Strike, as I did get rid of the Sakaran. So we're going to go right now into Iron Hands, turn number 1. And now for the cards for the Iron Hands. What do we got? No mercy, no respite. Score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy unit was destroyed and or failed a morale test this turn. Score D3 victory points if there instead of 3 or more enemy units. Okay, pretty good. Blood and Guts. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during the fight phase this turn. What do I want to get rid of? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of No Mercy, No Respite. So you can go ahead and keep Blood and Guts. Next one is going to be Defend objective number 6 and Hold the Line. Score 1 victory point if you have at least 3 units. Sorry, this one is the same thing that I have. Let's go ahead and get rid of Defend objective 6 because that is in your zone. And the next card is going to be Mission Critical Objective. So you actually have to go ahead and roll a d6, and that's the one that you have to go and score. Objective number 1. So if the corresponding objective marker is controlled by your opponent, at the start of your turn you control it. At the end of your turn you score d3 victory points instead. And the Emperor's Retribution. Score D3 victory points if you control at least 1 objective marker that was controlled by your opponent at the start of this turn. Score D3 plus 3 points instead if you control 3 or more objective markers that were controlled by your opponent at the start of this turn. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Emperor's Retribution. And the last set of cards will be Behind Enemy Lines and No Prisoners. I'm definitely getting rid of No Prisoners. You can keep Behind Enemy Lines. Alrighty, now that we've done that shenanigans, going into the movement phase.
We will start with the obvious Leviathan going for this repulsor. Oh, hello.
Next we're going to have the characters disembark from the Land Raidor. Are both characters going to disembark?
It's the squad.
Oh, it's the whole squad, okay.
Yeah, so they are getting out as well. And they are getting out within 3 inches, going to end up about there. And then I'll get the rest of the guys.
So the squad has now disembarked right over here. And then the Land Raider will go ahead and move.
He will just, like so. Moving up there 6 inches. To plug that hole.
Squad of 3.
Squad of 3. Nah, you'll have to come towards me if you want them. So they just get. Nah, they go forward. They go forward. So, shooting phase. These Starnguard veterans are going to use Masterful Marksmanship. So they get +1 to their wound rolls.
Oh, very nice. And they're going to be firing at this squad of 6 bikes.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything because of my Chapter Master. Rerolls.
And we're looking for force to wound. Nice roll. And these guys come equipped with their special issue bolters, so they're going to be at AP -2, 5-up save. That's going to be 3 dead bikers, so this front squad is now dead. Or sorry, back squad is dead.
These 3 will fire at that attack bike. We have a meltagun that is just within 12 inches. And the heavy bolter and a bolt pistol. Starting with the heavy bolter, force to hit because I moved. 1 hit, and a 4 to wound. Nothing. So, that misses. And the money shot is for the meltagun. It hits, a 3 to wound.
Yeah, and toughness 4.
Toughness 5.
Oh, sorry, 5, yeah.
It's a wound, AP -4.
I have no save.
D6 damage. Come on.
Oh,
4.
Yeah, that is enough to take out the attack bike right out.
We have 2 heavy flamers firing at that attack bike. And 2 meltaguns going into the repulsor. 2 D6 auto hits from the heavy flamers into the attack bike. For 5. And 4 to wound.
Getting 3.
Getting 3, -1, but
Devastator Doctrine, a -2, 5-up save. I make 1 of them, so just 2 damage on that guy.
2.
2, yeah.
2, not 3. And then we have 2 shots into the repulsor with the meltaguns, hitting on 2s. Rolls a 1, naturally. Strength, toughness.
8.
8, so 4. It's a wound. You don't get a save for that. 2d6, pick the highest. For a 6.
Ouch. Repulsor drops down to 10 wounds remaining.
Moving on to my Daredeo, that will use his heliolical something targeting array. That means he gets +1 to firing at something that has the fly keyword.
Okay.
And he will put all of his shots into that guy because I can clearly see that turret.
Absolutely.
Starting with his heavy last cannons. 2 shots on 2s, rerolling 1s for the chapter master nearby. Both hit. Strength 10, so 3 to wound. Getting both of them, and it's -5 AP, goes to -6 because of the Devastator Doctrine.
Yep.
And it's D6 damage each.
Alrighty. Oh, look at that! 12 wounds. Very nice.
Additionally, when I roll 6s to wound, it's a 1 extra mortal wound on top of that.
Oh, so 14.
I don't know if it's for both or if it's just if one of them.
Alright, we'll double check that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes down to 13. Or 13 wounds have been given, so he drops down 3 wounds remaining.
And then we have the Eyeless Missile Launcher that is heavy 2d3 shots for 5.
Very nice.
Hitting on 2s.
Ooh.
All hit. Strength 6 versus toughness 8. So 5s. Getting 3 at -1, but Devastator Doctrine makes it a -2. So
5 up. I make only 2 on 1 of them.
2 damage in total, so you have 1 left.
1 wound remaining. What a big hit. I love that.
And then the last shots are 6 heavy bolter shots.
Okay, this could do it.
On 2s.
Oh, look at this.
And on 5s. Getting 3 more at -2 because of Devastator Doctrine.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You need to make all of these. No.
No, that 1 wound. Does he explode? No, he does not explode. That does take him out. Oh, wonderful.
I think it will be 8 shots from my tacticals into that attack bike because I am within 24 inches but not within rapid fire.
Okay.
And 1 has a meltagun so he doesn't get to fire. 8 shots on 3s. Rerolling these 2s because of my chapter master. And then it's 5s to wound. Getting 1.
3 up save, and I make it.
Last to shoot is my Land Raider. We have 2 last cannons or 4 last cannons into those, and 6 heavy bolters over here. Starting with the last cannons, hitting on 3s, no 4s because I moved. I might ignore that though because I am a land rider. Okay, so that's 3 hits because indeed the machine spirit does ignore the moving and firing with heavy weapons penalties. And I am still within 6 inches of my chapter master, so I re-roll this 1 into a 2. 3 hits, 3s to wound. All 3 and minus 4 I think it gets. So D6 damage each. I need a 2+ to kill 1. Dead.
Yep.
Dead. And dead.
That's all of the bikes. And the heavy bolters.
Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling. Chapter Master says do better.
And indeed he does.
And then we have 4s to wound. That's 3 wounds at AP -2 because of Devastator Doctrine.
5 up. Oh, not very good at all.
He goes down.
Yeah, that does take this guy out.
Le charge against the repulsor.
Alright, well, lots of Overwatch to do. Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon on 6s. Re-rolling the 1s.
A lot of 1s.
Yeah, buddy. There's
One
another
more.
one. Nothing. And now the 3 Storm Bolters on 6s. Re-rolling the 1. Okay, we got 2 hits in there. And looking for 6s to wound. Oh, and we got 1 wound in there. Very nice.
2 up save.
Very nice.
It was needed.
Crack Storm Grenade Launcher. We miss. Heavy Stubber. Miss. And then the twin las cannons. Oh, we got 1 hit in there. Looking for a 3 up. And we fail with that one.
Come on, dice.
Oh, yeah.
That's in. And I'll go like that. So
4 attacks base from the Leviathan. Plus they got recently FAQ'd that they do get Shock Assault.
hitting on 2s, I think.
Oh, okay, we got 4 hits in there. Strength 18 against my toughness 8, looking for 2s. Oh,
Naturally rolls 3 1s.
I will take that.
And it's 4 damage, so you will survive either way, but...
Because the AP is a lot.
AP is -4.
Yeah.
But I think I actually want to reduce your shooting from that, so I'll reroll this with the command point.
Okay.
And that's 8 damage.
So down to 2 wounds remaining. And then I have 1 attack on a 6. Hey, I wounded you. Look at me go.
You hit me, then
Or I hit you. Yeah, sorry, I apologize. And then we're wounding on a 4. Nah, I do. Nah, failed. And that will be the end of the turn for the Iron Hands. Yeah, there's no morale because the entire unit got wiped out. I will be actually getting 2 victory points for defending objective number 4 because I am within 3 inches with that bike squad over there. And there will be no points for the Iron Hands. So that's actually pretty decent. Somehow I managed to survive with that repulsor against the Leviathan. So we're going to go into White Scar's turn number 2 and see what we can do, bruh. Two cards I'm going to be drawing are going to be No Prisoners and Mounted Assault. Score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy unit was destroyed as a result of an attack made by a White Scars biker or a White Scars land speeder model from your army this turn.
Taking away the no prisoners because it gives the most points.
Alright, movement phase time. What we're going to do is we're just going to fall back with my repulsor. So he's just going to go boop, just like that because he has very little movement. The attack bike is going to go right to here, and then the other attack bike will follow suit as well, getting within range of the Melta. These 3 bikes, they're going to zoom on up right to here. It is important to note that I will be changing my doctrine into the tactical doctrine, which means that all my rapid fire weapons will be going into a further -1. So all my bolters now, they will be at -1 AP, and all my rapid fire weapons as well, -1 AP. Next, we're going to go with a squad of 3. They're going to zoom up as much as they can right here. I think for the con on bike, we might just go right to here. I think? Yeah. For my warlord, he's going to drive all the way to here, being just outside of 1 inch. Lieutenant, he's going to move up 6 to here, so we can get some rerolling 1s to wounding. And I think this lieutenant, he'll just go right to here. Jumping into the shooting phase now, we're going to start with this speeder, and it's going to be firing everything it's got into the Leviathan. Starting with the multi-melta, hitting on a 3 because we did not move. We miss. And then, you know what? Do I want to spend a command point on that? I'm going to go ahead and spend a command point. I have got a bunch of those. We do hit, and we will be looking for a 4 to wound. And we do get it. You have your 4 up invulnerable save, which you do fail. Do you want to spend a command point to reroll it?
Are you within 12 inches of him?
Let's check. We are within 12, spending that command point to reroll. Ooh, it does fail. We are within 12 inches, so rolling 2d6 and picking the highest for 4 wounds. You do have 4 dice for the 6-ups.
Come on, 6s. Ignoring 1.
So 3 wounds do go through. 6 wounds remaining on that Leviathan. 2 Typhoon missile launchers. Only 1 will hit. Looking for a 4. And we do wound.
Come on, 4 up.
Oh, that does go through for d6 wounds. For 6 wounds. Does he explode?
Oh, wait. I have to roll my...
Right, that's right, yes.
Come on, 6s. Nope.
Oh, no, down does he explode. No, he does not explode, but the Leviathan does go down. Next, we're going to go with the attack bikes, or not attack bikes, sorry, regular bikes, into these 3 guys. We are going to supercharge, because that's what Vito does. We have 2 shots each per guy with the plasma in rapid fire. So first guy getting 1 hit, and second guy getting 2 hits. Looking for 2s to wound. All 3 guys get evaporated, and the rest of the bolter shots are wasted. Next, we're going to go with these 3 bikes. We will be supercharging into the squad of veterans, and the bolters will be going to them as well. Starting with the first guy on 3s, both hit, and the other guy only getting 1. Looking for 2s to wound. 3 guys will get evaporated as they are at -4 AP. Bolter fire on 3s, re-rolling the 1s because of the captain on bike nearby. Or sorry, not the captain, the con on bike. And 4s to wound. We have 5 at -1 AP.
We forgot something. My 3 that died here.
Oh yes, absolutely. 6-up save. We don't want to forget about that.
They're dead.
They are dead.
And the 3 that were up in front.
Absolutely.
They're dead.
They are dead.
And now we have 5 saves. That I make none. Because of your doctrine. And 4 die.
Next, we're going to start with this attack bike. The bolters will go into the 2 remaining friends, and the multi-melta will go into the Land Raider. Starting with the bolters on 3s, getting 3 hits and looking for 4s. Getting only 1 at AP -1. You do not save, 6 up. No, 1 guy does bite it. And then the multi-melta on a 3+. We get a 1, but we're allowed to re-roll. We do hit. Looking for a 4 to wound. Oh, and we do fail that. The attack bike right beside him is going to try the exact same thing into that 1 guy remaining, and then the multi-melta into the Land Raider. Looking for 3s. And 4s to wound. Getting only 2. Oh, I do get to re-roll those 2 1s because of the lieutenant nearby. Getting 1 more. -1. You make 2 and get to re-roll that for a 6-up. Nope. No, he does die. And the multi-melt on a 3+, we hit. On a 4+ to wound, we fail. We're going to go with my captain on bike, the Rev Captain. He's going to be firing into this squad of basic troops. He's got 4 shots, hitting on 2s, re-rolling the 1s. Everything hits, looking for 4s to wound. We have 1, but we do get to re-roll these 1s because of the lieutenant nearby. So we have 3 more. Looking for your basic... No, sorry, -1.
4 ups.
Oh, you make them both, followed by 6 up? No, just 1 guy dies.
I think I have... No? Okay, he goes down.
Next, we're going to go with the Khan on bike. He will be firing into this squad as well. 4 shots on 2s. Re-rolling the 1s. All hit. Looking for 4s to wound. Getting only 2 at AP -1. And re-rolling. 6s. No. 2 guys die.
You and you.
Next, we're going to go with this squad of intercessors firing this way. And they're going to be firing into that squad as well. These guys did not move, so everyone's going to get double the amount of shots, hitting on 3s. Looking for 4s to wound. We have 3 wounds at AP -2. And 6s. Nope, 2 more go down. For this speeder, we're going to go after the Land Raider. Start off with the Multi-Melta, hitting on a 3+, which we do, and we're looking for a 4 to wound, which we do. This is going to be at AP -4.
So a 6 up because it's a 2 up. Come on, Beard.
Nope, goes into a 2. Looking for D6 wounds, for a total of 5 wounds. Looking to ignore.
Ignores 2.
Very nice. Taking 3 wounds. And then the Typhoon missile launchers hitting on 3s. We have a 1 hit. We're looking for a 4 to wound, which we do fail with a 3. Next, we're going to go with the Repulsor, because we still have that buddy boy. What we'll be doing is we're going to fire... it's going to be firing the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon into these guys here, trying to finish off the rest of the squad, and then everything else will go into the Land Raider. 12 shots, hitting on 5s. Looking for 3s to wound, and re-rolling that 1 because of the lieutenant nearby. AP -1. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
And then your 6-up save. Nope, 3 more guys die. Thunderhammer Man alive. The Stormbolters, we have 3 of them hitting on 5s. Re-rolling the 1s. 6s to wound, nothing. The Stubber on 6s, nothing. And the Las Caninos on 5s. Hey, I got 1, but re-rolling that 1 over there. Hooah. Nope. Looking for 3s to wound. Getting a 3.
2 up becomes a 5 up.
Yes. Oh, and you make it with the beard. And then for the charge phase, a Khan who does not charge is no Khan at all. So my Khan on bike will be charging the Land Raider. Now I know that this thing overwatches on 5s and 6s, and you have that really cool ability that allows you to reroll all the fails. So you know what? I'm still going to do it. So go ahead, my friend. What are you going to start overwatching with?
Let's do the boring heavy bolters first.
Go for it.
Hitting on 5s. 2 hits. And re-rolling because of my Chapter Master. Getting no more.
Okay, okay.
And then we have 4s to wound.
Yeah, being toughness 5 on a bike.
Getting nothing.
Okay.
And then we have 4 last cannon shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s. Nothing.
The reroll.
Rerolling, come on, 5s. Gets
2.
2.
Oh, okay.
And 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Come on. Both of them wound.
Okay, I have a 3-up invulnerable save. Oh, buddy.
You're going to make this, no problem.
Oh, okay, I'm just going to command point to reroll this. Okay. Oh, the damage.
D6 damage.
God, don't roll 6. Don't roll 6.
It's a 5.
5. Okay, I gotta double check. He might have 6 wounds. This is hilarious. So yeah, he does have 6 wounds, so he goes down to 1 wound remaining.
My tank will kill him in the melee, so no problem.
All right, that's awesome. And then the charge distance. Whew. Can we make it? Can we make it? That's
That's so good for me.
that is so bad for me. What a boo! Oh, what a goof! He took a last cannon in the face just to fail charge. Oh, what a noob!
Oh, I can't handle this.
Oh my gosh!
Well, to be fair, if you took a last cannon to the face, would you keep going? Or would you stop?
Oh my god! What a oh jeez! The captain was like, "Bruh, you just hit me with a last cannon, bruh. Shots fired, bruh."
Last cannon to the face, bro.
I'm done. I got nothing else. Nothing else? I've got nothing else. Go ahead and give me a morale check over here.
His leadership 8.
Oh yeah.
And he lost 8 of his buddies.
Yeah.
So he and 2 of his imaginary friends run away.
Yeah. Okay, let's go consult the points. I will be getting hold of the line this time, so that is pretty sweet for 1 victory point. And I did kill 3 units, which is pretty awesome. So I'll be getting D3 because I did kill 3 units. So survey says I'll be getting an extra 2, so I will be scoring 3 points this turn. Which brings the current score right now to 6-1 in favor of the White Scars. Let's go into Iron Hands, turn number 2. No cards to be drawn, as you still have 4, which is the max cards that you can only ever have.
Tacticals moving up.
Tech Marine moving back 3 inches.
And the Land Rider moving into base contact with him.
That's it for movement.
Tech Marine at the end of the movement phase will do D3 wounds back on the Land Rider for 3.
Back to full health.
And then we have some Terminators.
Terminators dropping in right over here with the rest of the army.
9 inches away from those bikes.
Shooting phase now. Terminators going to be opening up into these 3 bikes.
And they are Terminators, so Bolter Drill is in effect.
Absolutely.
They have the combi bolters that are rapid fire 2. So it will be 4 shots from 4 guys each.
And it is important to note that the Iron Hands will be staying in Devastator Doctrine.
Onto those bikes. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling for my Chapter Master. Whoa, drop die.
Looking for 5s to wound. We have 3 wounds. Looking for a 3-up save. Oh, wow. That was poo-poo. Looks like 1 guy will die and 1 will take a wound. So a Sergeant will die and we'll put a wound on this guy.
Okay. My Chapter Master will fire his Relic Bolter at them. And it's rapid fire 2, so 4 shots because he is still hitting on 2s.
All hit.
Hit. And wounding on... not that. Erdeo will start firing. Heavy bolters and the missiles into those 2. And the last cannons into that, I think. Yeah. Last cannons on 2s. And on 3s. And it's dead.
Yep, does it explode? Oh, I had to roll for it.
You have to roll.
It does not explode, but it does die. Heavy bolters now into the bikes.
All hit.
Yep.
And force to wound.
Oh, pretty good. All but 1.
Minus.
-1 for the heavy bolter, and then another further -1 because of Devastator. So we're looking at a 5-up save. Oh, not too bad. So 1 will die, and then so will the other one right out. Tactical Marines now, firing at the land speeder.
5 shots. All hit.
And 5s to wound. pretty good.
3.
Looking for a 3-up save. Oh, geez, taking 2 wounds.
So everything. Everything from the Land Rider into your Warlord. Because they are a couple of millimeters away, further away. On 3s. Rerolling for the Chapter Master.
And these were the last cannons, I imagine?
Yeah, last cannons. And 3s. Getting 2.
Alright, 3 up in a vulnerable save.
Snake eyes.
Yeah, doesn't matter what the damage is, he does die. In terms of points, you will get 1 for hold line, and you do get another one for a Warlord kill. Which brings the current score right now to 6-3 in favor of the White Scars. So we're going to go into White Scars turn number 3. The cards I'm going to be drawing are going to be Secure Objective number 3 and Supremacy. Secure D3 victory points if you control any 3 objective markers at the end of your turn. So I'm going to go ahead, or I'm not going to go ahead. Ken wants me to get rid of Supremacy. That is a smart move. And then the last one I'll be getting is going to be Mission Critical Objective. That will be Objective number 5, which is all the way in Ken's territory, I believe, or Behind Enemy Lines. Score 1 victory point if you have at least 1 unit completely within the enemy's deployment zone at the end of your turn. If you have at least 3 units within your opponent's deployment zone, I scored D3.
I remember that.
Okay. So funny enough, I'm in this really weird position where I don't have enough firepower, even though I've done a ton of damage. Technically, we've done a lot of damage to each other, but this castle here is very hard to deal with. There's this Land Raider now that's back to full wounds. The Terminators there have a 4-up invul. This guy's been doing actually a significant amount of damage to Garradeo. And I do have a lot with the multi-meltas. However, I still don't have all those bikes, but I do have maneuverability. And generally when you're playing with the White Scars, you want to keep pushing forward. However, I don't have the impetus anymore to keep pushing forward. So what I might actually have to do, now that I've dealt the damage, I'm actually considering falling back and hiding and have essentially this castle come back to me. Essentially what I did back when I played against Tau, for those of you who remember when I did the first impressions battle report back when the supplement first came out, I did as much damage as I could against the Tau, but then I retreated and I didn't have to do any more damage to the castle any more than I had to. So what I think I need to do is with this attack bike, because objective number 6 is right over here, and I do need to secure it. This Terminator unit is actually just outside of 3 inches. So what I will do for my movement is with this attack bike, it's going to zoom right underneath the bridge and go right towards it and secure that. This land speeder is going to fly all the way back here and get protected from this rock. These bikes, they're going to move their whopping movement right behind this rock over here. Lieutenant as well, getting to them. With this speeder, I'm just going to go ahead and advance it for 1 inch. I'm going to go ahead and spend a command point on that guy. 3, okay, I'll take the extra 3. Back end to back end, we can fly all the way to right here. This lieutenant over here, he's going to go ahead and advance an extra 6, so he's going to go 12 to back here. This attack bike, he's going to go ahead and advance. We can go a flat, an extra 6, so 20. He'll go right to here. And then the con on the bike, he will advance as well, going 20 right to here. Jumping down to the shooting phase, we're going to start with that lonely attack bike. And we're going to be putting all of our shots into this Terminator squad. We're going to start off with the bolters, hitting on 3s. Getting only 2 hits, and we are going to be looking for 4s, getting no wounds, and then the multi-melta on a 3+, getting 1, looking for 2s to wound, and we got it. You have your 4-up invul.
Come on.
And you make it. Nice. Ken's like, charge, I dare you. At the end of my turn, that's it.
Charge me, bro.
Yeah, right, yeah. That's it. That's going to be the end of my turn. I'll get 1 victory point for scoring objective number 6, and that's going to be the end of my turn. Let's go into Iron Hand's turn number 3. Actually lied. I actually do get a secure objective number 3 as well, so I'll get an extra 2 points, bringing the score right now to 8-3. Now we can go into Iron Hand's turn number 3. The cards that Ken is going to be drawing are going to be secure objective number 1 and Kingslayer. Score D3 victory points if your opponent's warlord has been destroyed during this or any previous turn. So you actually do get that, fun enough.
No, because you're removing that from me.
Oh, right, yeah, absolutely. I do want to remove that from you.
Yeah.
Got him. Jumping into movement phase.
Terminators are entering the Land Rider.
Advancing the Land Raider. Ooh, an extra 5 inches. That is very good.
Going to there. Burp. Back, actually. Moving up my Chapter Master. And the Dreadnought is also moving up. Does he need to move up?
Dreadnought is not moving up. He's going to stay there.
Yeah, Tech Marine is moving back to keep him company. And the Tactical Marines will move this direction.
And we are actually going to go ahead and advance them for an extra 1 inch. Jumping into the shooting phase now.
We have 2 last cannons into the intercessors over there.
Okay.
If I have the range for it.
Actually out of range to shoot the intercessors down there.
So 2 last cannons and 2 heavy bolters into that, and the missiles would go into the intercessors because that is 60 inches of range. It should be more than enough.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
Let's go for the missiles.
Okay.
2d3 shots for 3. Hitting on 2s, no rerolling. Of course I roll a 1. And 6, strength 6, so 3s to wound. And that is wounds.
AP2 because of Devastator Doctrine. 5 up save. I make 1 of them.
1 damage. 2 last cannons. Both hit. Strength 10, so 2s. And wounds. Dead.
Yep, absolutely. Whoop. And that is going to be the end of Iron Hand's turn number 3. I feel like we're really kind of going back and forth, doing these little jabs or kind of moving away from each other. No points to be scored right now. So yeah, we're just going to go right into White Scar's turn number 4. The cards I'm going to be drawing are going to be Overwhelming Firepower. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during the shooting phase of your turn. Additionally, I'll get Secure Objective number 1.
That's gone.
Yeah, I imagine you'd get rid of that one. Additionally, I'll be getting Advance. Score 1 victory point if no unit from your army is within your deployment zone at the end of your turn. Or Secure Objective number 5. Score 1 victory point if you control Objective Marker number 5.
That's removed.
Alright, so with these cards in mind, I kind of have an idea. I'm going to spend 2 command points for Windswift, and we're going to go ahead and put it on this land speeder. So the way this works is I'm allowed to make a move. So this guy's going to go whoop, flying right to whoa, flying right to here, and then he gets to make an additional move. But I have to advance him. So I'm going to go ahead and advance him, getting a 6. So he's going to fly again all the way to objective number 5. And with mission critical number 5, I would have gotten D3 victory points, but these Iron Hand guys, they left. So I will just be getting 1 victory point. He's a bit of a sacrificial play, but at least I'll get 1 more victory point because I don't know how the rest of the game is going to go. I don't know how far into the late game we're going to go. Like I said, and it's a bit of a distraction as well. So it gives Kenna an idea, not an idea, but like I said, a distraction of what to do. And of course, the more points that I can get, the better for the White Scars. I'm going to try to advance these guys for late game because I do want to get advance for that command point. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys to advance for 1 point. Hey, you know what? It's okay. Every inch matters. Advancing this squad as well for an extra 5 inches. And that's where the squad is ending up. Daisy chain. For these 3 bikes, we're essentially need to stop this Land Raider because it's coming down this way because it doesn't want to get to objective number 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice them and we're just going to create a chain right here and block the Land Raider. Lieutenant's going to try to help him out and go right to here. Speeder is going to fly back over right to here. This attack bike is going to zoom up right to here. And then the con on the bike, he is going to go ahead and advance, and we can't advance and charge, so he's going to end up right over here. The lieutenant, he's going to go 6 to here. And these intercessors, once again, thinking about the advance tactical objective, we're going to start moving these guys out. Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. Going right into the shooting phase. Let's start with these intercessors, and they're going to start pumping some shots into these tactical marines. 5 shots, hitting on 3s. Looking for 4s. Getting 2 at AP -2.
Yeah, because you're in the tactical doctor. Rolling a 6 and a 5.
5. Yeah, good.
Good.
Next, we're going to go with my attack bike, firing into the Land Raider. We'll fire with everything, starting with the bolters, hitting on 3s. Everything hits, or about 1, and then looking for 6s, getting nothing. And then with that multi-melt on a 3+, we've missed. All right, let's go with this speeder into that Land Raider, starting with the multi-melta. We hit with a 4, and then we're looking for that 4+ to wound, which we do with a 6 at -4. You do not get a save. And then we roll 2d6, picking the highest because we are within 12. Ooh, for 6 damage. And then you have your 6-up, feel no pain.
Come on, bears!
Hey, you got 2 of them in there. 2 shots with the Typhoon missile launchers, hitting on 4s. Nothing. I'll go ahead and spend a command point to reroll 1. And it's nothing. And now those 3 bikers, we're going to go ahead and supercharge with our plasmas, rapid firing. First guy,
Dead.
Dead, but we do get 1 hit in there. And then the other guy, oh, look at that. Very, very nice, very nice. Whew, okay, looking for 4s. Ooh, getting 2 of them in there. -4 because of tactical. So they go right through. That's 4 wounds. 6 ups. Oh, 1. So 3 more damage.
But they don't go through because I have 2 2+ saves, so it's 6 ups normal and then 6 up ignoring.
Oh, right. You're right.
So I would have had a 6 up again.
You would. You're absolutely right. So we'll go ahead and save those after these ones.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So I take 3, but I have to see if I ignore the multi-melta.
That's right, yes.
So if I roll 6, those 4 doesn't happen at all.
Yeah.
And I do.
Hey, very nice.
So only took 3.
Cool. Teenage Mutant Bolter power on 3s. And looking for 6s. Nothing. And this guy does die. And then we have the Primaris Lieutenant with his mastercrafted auto bolt rifle. Looking for 3s. Okay, cool. Getting 1. And looking for 6s to wound. Nothing. And let's not forget this lieutenant into the Land Raider. We have 3 hits. Looking for 6s. Rerolling the 1s from himself. Nothing. Alright, next we're going to go into the charge phase. And we're going to go with my con on bike. I'm going to spend 1 command point for fierce rivalries rivalries. What this allows me to do is I roll 3d6 and I can discard any one of those dice. However, you do get to make your Overwatch. Let's see if this guy takes a last cannon to the face.
Starting with the heavy bolters.
Naturally. On 5s.
Getting 2.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s. Getting 1, -2 to your save, because I'm still in Devastated Doctrine.
Okay, he does have a 4-up in vulnerable save for his Iron Halo.
He makes it.
Makes it with a 6. And now here comes dessert.
4 last cannons, hopefully to the face. Getting 3! And 3s to wound. Come on, dice. I know you can't fail me now. And I get 2 of them.
Okay.
So you have 2 4-ups.
Ah, jeez. Come on. Come on.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Ah! He made it! Oh, okay, buddy. Okay. And then the charge distance, rolling 3d6. It's still a fail. Do I want to spend a command point and reroll? Oh, I have to. Never mind. That doesn't really matter because I discard one of them.
You need.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend a command, so that one drops away. I essentially need to roll a 6. Not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. But you know what? At least I didn't take glass cannons to the face.
Well, you did, but the Iron Halo
It protected me. Exactly. Yeah, that's going to be the end of my turn. I will be scoring a 1 victory point right over here. Yep, I did get mission critical objective, so this does go away. Bringing the current score right now to 9-3 in favor of the White Scars. So let's now go into Iron Hand's turn number 4.
Movement. My Terminators are hopping out within 3 inches of the Land Rider and then moving their 4 inches back here. And then the Land Rider will go to get a little more inches forward. My Chapter Master will move back again, just so he's within 6 inches of that and still 24 inches of your con. So Tactical's moving back, dealing with this distraction, as you so aptly put it. A Tech Marine will supercharge his plasma pistol into that.
Okay.
Hitting on, I think it's 3s.
We
A
hit.
5 is enough. Toughness.
5.
So 3.
Getting a 1.
I will not command point that.
Okay.
And then we will shoot with bolters. We have 9 bolters rapid firing and a... I can't remember if I have bolt pistol or plasma pistol. I mean, we will check that after the bolters. 18 bolter shots, hitting on 3s. Rerolling. And 5s.
3-up save. Make them all.
One melt a bomb from the sergeant. On a 3. Rerolling because the Chapter Master. Come on.
Oh, getting a 2.
Too bad. 4 shots from the Chapter Master's relic bolt gun. Rerolling. All hit. Strength 5.
Looking for 4s.
4s to wound. Getting 3, and this is -2 AP.
Alright, looking for a 5-up save.
And he's dead, because it's 2 damage each.
Do I explode? I do not.
You have a heavy flamer going into these 2. And then we have 4 combi bolters going... Or 2 combi bolters going into him. And 2 going here. Heavy flamer, d6 out hits. For 2. 4. Nothing. And then we have 4 and 8 bolter shots into the bikes. Wow. 3 hits and 5s. Getting 2. Normal save.
3 up. Make them both.
And then we have 8 shots into the lieutenant. And 4s. Getting 2.
3 up. Makes them both.
Right. Land Raider will fire last cannons. We'll fire everything into those 2.
Okay.
Starting with the heavy bolters. 2 hits. And 1 wound, -2.
5 up. Nope, taking 1 wound.
And then we have 4 last cannons. All hit. And 2 wounds.
2 wounds. So one guy will die right out.
Yeah, one guy dies, and the other dies.
Dies as well. So both squads, or not both squads, but both guys die.
Yeah. So, their deo is opening up with the last cannons into your con, and the missile launchers as well. And I actually think I'll go just everything into him.
Okay.
Try to remove him from the board. Have to check if I'm in range with the heavy bolters though. No problem. 2 to hit. Rerolling those ones because my chapter master. 1 miss. And then we have 4s to wound. Getting 2.
Okay.
AP -2.
4 up save. Oh, one goes through.
2 D3 shots from the missiles. Getting 3. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Strength 6, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -2.
4 up. Make
Another
1.
one sneaks through. It's 1 damage.
Down to 4 wounds remaining.
Then we have the heavy last cannon battery. 2 to hit. Both hit. Strength 10. 2s to wound. I will command point that one.
Okay.
Both wound. 4 ups.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm gonna spend a command point. Come on, buddy. Come on, come on. Yeah, that's my boy.
These guys are charging the land speeder.
All right, let's go ahead and overwatch. Starting with the multi-melta on a 6. Oh, jeez, okay. Looking for a 2. All right.
4 up. It's fine.
Yeah, and then the Typhoon missile launchers. Oh, we get 1 of them. And then on a 2 up. Ooh, no, that does go through.
And damage.
The damage, you're right.
Roll a 1. Oh.
5 damage.
Okay. Well, I can technically survive this, but not likely. Nope.
No, that does take out a Terminator.
I'll remove the lightning claw.
Charge distance, survey says. 4, that's more than enough to get them in.
Yeah. Land Raider is charging both of them.
Okay, go ahead and grab me 3 dice. Nothing.
Charge distance says
4
is enough to get into him, but not into the land speeder. So I'll actually use a command point to try to get me some stuff, get some more distance on myself.
Oh,
A 9.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's fine. He can go all the way over there.
All right, we're gonna be starting with the Terminators first.
Sergeant with the chain fist, hitting on 4s, getting 1 hit, and it's strength 8.
So, yeah.
That's a wound with AP -4, if I am correct.
-4, I do not get a save.
2 damage.
Down to 4 wounds remaining.
And then we have 3 guys with power fists for a total of 9 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Not too bad.
That's quite.
It's actually pretty good.
That's good. That's good. And 3s to wound. 3 at -3, I think.
6 up save. I don't make any of those. It's probably dead, I imagine.
Yeah, probably because it's D3 damage each.
Oh,
So-
may as well roll for it though, because you might roll 1s and 1s.
If I roll 3 ones, he's alive. Nope.
No, he is definitely dead. Does it explode? He does not explode, so he does die.
Consolidation?
Yep.
How does it work now again?
So with consolidation, you now have to consolidate towards the closest enemy model.
Do I want to do that?
You don't have to.
Yeah.
So yeah, these guys are going to go ahead and consolidate, and they're consolidating into the Primaris Lieutenant. And we've got 4 attacks with him, hitting on 2s. Alright, pretty good. And looking for 4s. That's all of them. You have your full save.
2 up. See me roll 4 ones. Not a single one. Wow.
That's going to be the end of the turn for the Iron Hands. You will be scoring blood and guts as you killed 1 enemy unit in the fight phase. Which brings the current score right now to 9-4 in favor of the White Scars. So let's go into White Scars turn number 5. We are close to the end game, folks. The cards I'm going to be drawing are going to be Defend Objective number 6, great, and Secure Objective number 2. I wonder which one you're going to get rid of.
For the sake of it, you're defending Objective 6, so that's removed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Going into my movement phase now, we're going to start with these Intercessors. I'm going to go ahead and advance them because I do want to block this Land Raider as much as I can. Getting a 5. And with 11 inches, that can get us right to here. Next, we're going to go with these Intercessors. They're just going to move 6 inches up, trying to get as many shots as we can downrange into these Terminators, because I am going to go ahead and fall back with Louis McGee over here. Actually, he's going to go right over here for my plan to work. This Lieutenant, he's going to go 6 inches to here. With my Con on bike, he's going to get ready for a charge. Now, I don't want the heavy flamer to touch him at all. So we want to make sure that we're out of range of that. So we're just going to go like this with his bike to right about here.
Making sure you have a 9-inch charge.
Exactly. And then the Multi-Melta will follow him to right here.
And have the same distance.
Jumping now into the shooting phase, we're going to go ahead and start with these Intercessors, and they're just going to trade some shots with these Tactical Marines. We have 10 shots hitting on 3s. Looking for 4s to wound. That was not the best roll. AP 2.
5 up.
One guy does go down. Oh, 6 up though?
6 up.
Yeah, now one guy does. Next, we're going to have these Intercessors. It looks like we have 4 of them that are within line of sight, and they're going to be firing into these Terminators. We actually have one guy that can see through the trees, so we're going to have 5 shots hitting on 3s. Looks like we're having 3 hits and winning on 4s. Getting 3 of them. At AP -2, you do have your 4 up and vulnerable save.
Or just 4 up save.
Yep.
Whatever, well, everything works.
Oh, getting 3 3s. Or 3 but 3 fails.
Damage?
1 each.
1 each. 6s to ignore. None. So 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 is gone. Him.
Next, we go with this Lieutenant. He's going to be firing his Mastercrafted bolt rifle into these guys. Looking for 3s to hit. Okay, not too bad with only 1. And looking for 4s. Getting 1. AP -2.
That's enough.
Going with the attack bike. Same target, starting with the bolters, hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s because of the con on the bike. We're getting everything, and looking for 4s to wound. That's everything, about 1, -1. 3 up save, 1 does go through.
6 up.
Nope.
He goes down.
And then we have the Multi-Melta, hitting on a 3, which we do hit, looking for a 2 up. It goes through.
4 up.
And
Yep.
you make it with a 6. The Con now, he's going to be firing, same squad, looking for 2s, re-rolling the 1s. And then we're looking for 4s to wound. That's going to be everything. 4 up save.
3 up.
Sorry, 3 up save, my apologies.
3 up.
Ooh, 2 go through.
And
6s.
6s.
Ooh,
Nope.
another dead Terminator. Next, we're going to go into the charge phase. I'm going to spend 1 command point for fierce rivalries. I roll 3 dice, and I'm going to get allowed to discard one of those rolls. And the con will be charging into this Terminator. You do get to make your Overwatch.
4 shots, because I'm a Terminator. Getting 1 hit. And nothing.
Nothing. My charge distance, survey says I need a 10 to get in here. Oh, and we do get in with an 11. Boom, right in. The con has 4 attacks base, plus 1 for shock assault. He will be hitting on 2s. That's going to be everything. We are strength 8 with the glaive of vengeance. So we're wounding on 2s. AP at -3, so you have your 4-up invulnerable save. Oh, very nice roll.
How much damage is
It's going to be at D3 damage.
I'll command point this one.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, there is no damage in there. Not looking good with the retaliation attack.
3 chain fists back. Hitting on 4s. Getting 2. Wounding you on 3s. Getting 1. AP -4.
Alright, I have my 4-up invulnerable save, which I make. So it's a complete wash. That's going to be the end of White Scar's turn number 5. I actually don't score any points at all, so we are just going to jump right now into Iron Hand's turn number 5. Alright, Ken, the cards are going to be secure objective number 2 and defend objective number 3. You have a better chance of getting number 2, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that one.
We had a moral phase to do that we forgot on his turn, but leadership 9, only losing 3 guys in the combat and shooting. He will stay there.
Yep, so they're A-okay.
Yep.
Movement?
He will fall back and then just move outside of an inch from the con and within 3 inches of my vehicle and just pop back in. So 10 inches to there. Chapter Master is moving to here to get some line of sight on that bike. Tactical's moving to get out of line of sight.
Jumping into the shooting phase.
Chapter Master will open fire on that bike. 2 shots on 2s.
Both hit.
Strength 5.
Going for 4s. Nothing.
Nothing. Derdeo will put 2 last cannons into that attack bike. And the rest of the shots will go into those intercessors.
Okay.
Starting with last cannons on 2s. And 2s. And AP -5. Or 4, but 5 because of Devastated Doctrine, so just 2d6 damage. For 3.
It goes down to 1 wound remaining. You want to spend your last command point?
Yeah, I actually think I want to remove that guy, so I'll command point this one.
Oh no! Still down to 1 wound remaining.
6 airbolt shots, 2 hit.
All hit.
And 3 to wound. And a -2 AP.
Alright, looks like we have a 5-up save. 2 do save. 1 guy does die.
2d3 shots from the missiles. Getting a 5. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. 4 of them, -2 AP.
5 up. Oh, want to make 1. Just 1 damage each.
Yep.
Alright, so 1 guy dies and 1 will take a wound.
Land Rider now. 4 last cannon shots into them. And the heavy bolters will turn back and try to deal with this attack bike. 6 shots into the attack bike. 3 hit. And 4s to wound. 2 at -2.
5 up. It does die.
And then we have 4 shots against the intercessors. 3 hit, 2s to kill, or wound, 2, and so 1 is dead, and the other is also dead.
So this guy that was here, he died, and then you know what? Let's kill this guy.
Just to try to get some more distance, this guy will charge them.
All right, let's go ahead and do our Overwatch. 6s, getting 2, and 6s, nothing. Your
Charge distance. 7 might be enough. 6 might be enough. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I am getting over there. 6 attacks with the Land Rider, hitting on 6s, getting 2, strength 8, so 2s to wound. Still getting a 1. 1 armor save.
Oh, funny enough, I'll take 1 wound.
Oh, yep.
This guy's going to try to get as close as he can to the rest of the squad, and then these guys go ahead and pile in. So we have 2 attacks per guy, because this guy is out, hitting on 3s. We hit with 3, and then wounding on 6s. Hey, we got 1 wound. Full save. What'd you make?
Yep.
No morale to make, so I can't lose this over here. So now we have to go ahead. Did you score anything, Ken?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I do, but...
Alright, do we see if the game continues on a 3+? Oh no! We rolled a 2. The final score, everyone, being 9-4 in favor of the White Scars. What a brutal, brutal game. We were literally down to just the bare bones of all of our miniatures, and this Land Raider literally just pushing all the way through, trying to get to that objective. Because that would have been what? Worth D3 plus 2 or something like that?
I would have had D3 victory points for it, and then I would have secured it, so I would have gained another victory point for it. And then I have the mission critical objective. No, that's not what I said. But behind enemy lines, that would have given me an extra victory point.
So if you rolled perfectly, if you rolled 3 on that D3, it would have been a tie game.
Yeah, just to get up to there, and then we would have another turn with another set of objectives to go. So it would have been anyone's game too.
Yeah, because literally right now, this one Primaris Marine is holding this objective because he is objective secured.
Yep.
Yeah. So Ken, my man, thank you so much for that game.
Thank you.
It was, what a wacky game.
And you guys should have been here, because we must have had the camera off for like, what, 1.5 hours at least, and just discussing tactics back and forth to each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the camera was off for quite a bit of, total time.
Yeah, total time.
Just talking back and forth between each other. And that's something that I really love, when a guest can come in and then we can turn the camera off and be like, hey, do you think that I should do this? Or my guest would be like, hey, do you think I should do this? And we kind of have that really awesome discussion about, should we do this or should I do this? Yeah. That is something that I love about guests coming in, and then we can have that really beautiful kind of master class of the tactics of the game. And it's really not, I want to say a gentleman game thing to do, but it's really we can talk about the nuances, and it's a very, very beautiful thing between two commanders, if you want to call it that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it was really great.
I can say without a doubt that this is the best game of 8th edition I have had.
Oh, thank you so much.
Just because of the nuance of the tactics, see how you think about your army, how I think about it to you, and all of that back and forth.
Yeah.
So it has been a great game.
Yeah, and that deserves another handshake, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was really one of my top games as well. Definitely having that conversation. That one guy taking the last cannon to the face.
Last cannon to the face, bruh.
Bruh. Yeah, but everyone, thank you so much for watching. It was truly a great game. I'm sure there were some mistakes that we got wrong, but we tried to correct them as much as we can. So leave the comments down below. Let us know what you think about the game. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and happy wargaming.